Hello Capricorn, welcome back, or welcome if you're here for the first time. This is Speaking Light Oracle, and my name is Bianca, and I am here to deliver your messages from Spirit for the week of the 16th to the 22nd of March 2026. Okay, let's see. I'm going to draw a Goddess Oracle card for you. Ooh, nice. Okay. And that's going to give you your overall focus for the week, what Spirit would like you to investigate and do with what you will do with. This is for the best and highest growth for you this week. And then we'll dive into your emotional, your physical, your relationship, and your financial health with the tarot. And then we're going to end it off with a Flower of Life Oracle card, which always just reiterates the message and confirms and gives it that depth of flavor. Okay, so you have Bast, the goddess of play. Bast, beautiful kitty cat goddess. Okay, she's got such a naughty grin on her face there. I'm going to read to you from the guidebook. But what I do want to also say while I'm looking for Bust is if you would like a private reading, there's a link in the description box. I also do counseling, inner child healing, and intergenerational healing. But if that's not for you, that's fine. Please do me the huge honor and favor of helping me grow the channel by liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, leaving a comment, whatever you can, if you resonate with this content. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Okay, she says, I twirl and I whirl, I hide and seek, romping and ranging, funning and frolicking. My opportunities for self-amusement are endless, and the pleasure that it gives me makes me purr. Life's challenges never stop me, for I know how to hold myself, W-H-O-L-E, with play. Right, so obviously the Egyptian goddess who was worshipped as Bubastis, she ruled pleasure, joy, music, dance, health and healing, the moon, and of course, cats. The meaning of the card. Bast bats at you with her paw to urge you to come and play with her. It is time to divert yourself with something that is amusing, fun, and totally recreational. Has play been a low priority for you, Capricorn? Capricorn, hardest working sign in the zodiac, right? Do you know how to play? What does play mean to you? Perhaps you've been working so hard that you've forgotten to give yourself a play break. Bast tells you the way to nurture wholeness lies in engaging in play. It is time to discover the ways you are able to play and to do it. I don't think we need any clarifiers for that one, Capricorn. Please drop us a comment below. Tell me what is your idea of play? What is your idea of fun? For me, I'm not a party animal. I'm somewhat of an introvert. But my type of play is creativity. However, what I often do with my creativity is turn it into a business. So I've stopped doing that. I make very sure there are clear boundaries between work and play, because when play is not just done for the sake of play, and it's become an income source for you, then it becomes not play anymore. Okay? Okay, so in your emotional life this week, we have the Star. So you are possibly in an energy of hopes, wishes, dreams in your emotional life. Okay, so maybe you'll feel quite dreamy and positive, and let's see what comes. Okay, and then you've also got this beautiful King of Wands. This handsome fellow is here to tell you that that is your strength. the play, the playfulness, the hoping, the wishing, the dreaming, as if, when we were children, what did we do? We imagined ourselves becoming astronauts and how much fun that would be. And, reality kicks in later in life. And even being an astronaut is not necessarily fun, even though it might be your dream job, but there's work to do. And there are pros and cons to every situation. But this week, Spirit is urging you to just bring in that lightness and that dreaming in terms of your emotional world. In your physical health, you've got the Three of Pentacles, and this is saying to me, improve your health alongside others. So whether that is going for a run with your running club if you haven't for a while, or going for a walk in nature with your family, or working with a personal trainer or a dietitian or a doctor, or whatever that looks like for you in your life. But enlist your community in terms of your physical health, and then watch what happens, because that's going to reap lovely rewards. It's also, when we have a gym partner, it makes working out so much easier, or a running friend or club makes working out so much easier, because part of that is play. So yeah, maybe spend some time on a trampoline with your kids. In your relationships, you are very much the Queen of Cups this week. That's nice, Capricorn. Queen of Cups is obviously immersed in her emotions, not drowning in them, fully comfortable in her emotions, and her cup runneth over in terms of her heart energy, and she's connected to God, Goddess, all that is, and that is coming through into your relationships this week. If you're not there, then please enlist the energy of the Queen of Cups. Reach for it. What else? There are many options open to you in relationship at the moment. So again, relationship doesn't have to be romantic. It can be any type of relationship that is important to you right now. I just want to clarify the Seven of Cups, what this is about. Oh, Capricorn, thank you. The Knave of Chalices. This is the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot. And this guy is a youngster, a young, naive, pure energy that is very much heart energy, maybe a little bit on the silly side. So this could be talking about children or a younger person in your life, or just that energy of, sure, what do I choose? Do I choose this person? Do I choose this energy? Knight of Swords. Oh, I see. Okay. It's possibly a message about a young person in your life that you are in some sort of a relation to. And then you've got Knight of Swords. This is going to bring in for you a lot more clarity about what the choice is that you're pondering on making in your relationships. And it's going to be quick, intellectual insight. And then you've got the Nine of Cups in your relationship area. Nine of Cups, happy, right? Just absolutely beautiful. You are feeling fulfilled. There's very much that sort of partnership, yin-yang energy balance coming in there. Let's look at your financial outlook for the week. Your finances, your income, your supply. Is it this one? Five of Wands, which is usually a bit of battle, like minor battles, minor challenges, energy, has gone and come out in reverse. And this is telling me it's a non-existent battle. It's not even a challenge. You might have been expecting some battles, but you're fine. You're okay. You can relax about it. Yes, you've sort of really been pulled in many directions with this, whatever this challenge energy was. It has had you quite torn as to, what do I do with this? Where do I go with this? What is the right decision in my finances? And Spirit says, if you are not feeling like the King of Pentacles, the King of Coins, the man with the money, large and in charge, right, financially, then please enlist the help of some King of Pentacles in your life. It could be an advisor, it could be a benefactor, somebody who, it could be dad who's giving you a loan or helping you plan the next steps in your business or whatever that might look like. Let's clarify that, and then we'll move on to your Flower card. Yes, the Chariot. Yes, you're gonna feel very in charge. Don't worry about it, okay? It's about taking the reins and getting on with it. Take the reins, move forward, darling. You'll be fine. With courage and balance. Okay, let's take a flower of life for you, Capricorn. And let's see how this ties in. Crafting. Okay, remember I said my form of play very often is creativity, and what I mean is, make toys, crochet toys, or create dresses, or paint a picture. Okay, here's bust, and suddenly crafting comes up. So that is your botanical, and there is your message. Gaze at your loving hands. How will you create and craft your life? Look at your feet and feel them on the ground. Now close your eyes and imagine that you see the earth from the perspective of space. How wondrous and beautiful it is. Green, blue, white, light and dark. Infinite, endless stories being played out upon the earth. Be aware of yourself on earth, playing out and creating your stories. Playing out and creating your stories. Now see all of this through the eyes of your higher consciousness. See the whole big picture from the perspective of space. Gently move closer and closer towards the earth. Feel yourself landing on earth and plant your feet on the ground. Intend that from this moment on, you will no longer feel bullied by life. Instead, you will create and craft your unique path. That is just a wonderful message. And I love that creating and play, the role we play, that's why we call it playing. We need to stop taking ourselves so seriously sometimes, okay? I'm not saying there's no life and death situations. I'm not saying it doesn't feel like the entire world is crumbling around us right now. It certainly does, for some. And just know that that is not all there is right now. We can choose to engage in play. We can have fun and be joyful, because that uplifts our energy to then be able to approach life from a much higher and better perspective, and definitely more able to cope with the dark stuff, doesn't it? Okay, so give yourself a break, Capricorn, please. Let me know what you're going to do this week to give yourself that play. And I wish you the most wonderful, playful, fun day and week. And have a wonderful one, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye.